and gentlemen, and welcome to Fredonia, New York. Yes, we're the home to the Hillbillies, but we're also the home to a fantastic community and a group of student musicians who are second to none. I can't wait to tell you all about the great things we have going on here, but how am I ever going to fit everything into the time limit? If only I had a way to control space and time. Oh wait, I do. Our trusty Infinity Gauntlet. Kids, don't try this at home. All kidding aside, Fredonia is a community of about 11,000 people, and this, the Fredonia Central School District, has slightly over 1,500 students in grades K through 12, and I am lucky enough to be one of their music teachers. There's a lot of great stuff happening here at Fredonia, but here are some specific things I'm proud of. In the 9 years since I started here, we've doubled the enrollment in our high school band. We've also made some changes to our recruitment program, so now over 80% of our elementary students have an experience starting a band or an orchestra instrument. Our band consistently wins gold ratings at state and national festivals, but the thing I'm most proud of is our students are directing their own community service opportunities. Here at Fredonia, we try to teach our students that they are part of a larger community and that they have a duty to help that community and show its support through music. So our students are often putting together small chamber ensembles to play at assisted living facilities, to do performances at community fundraisers, and I couldn't be prouder of them for seeing the importance in those activities. There are many challenges facing public school music education, but I know when we work together, we can solve them. Here's an example of how we tackled one of them in our district. Our population, like many other school districts across the country, is changing. We have some grade levels with over 40% of students on free or reduced lunch. If you're a family that has to decide between putting food on the table or renting an instrument for a year, you're going to choose to put food on the table, and then your child isn't going to have access to an instrumental music education. That's a choice that I believe no family should ever have to make. So I'm very happy to have been able to spearhead an effort here, a partnership between our school district and our community to make sure that all of our students who are on free and reduced lunch have access to instruments. This has allowed us to make sure that all of our students who want to be in our programs are able to be in our programs. We have a lot of exciting teaching strategies happening in our band classroom. For example, I believe that students should be involved in the rehearsal process as much as possible. Now, that could be as simple as fingering through a part while I'm working with another section to getting a quick assessment of the entire ensemble. When you're working with groups of 60 or more, sometimes it's hard to be able to have time to talk to every student individually, but that doesn't mean we can't get their feedback. Whether it's a simple raise your hand, give me a rating of your performance, 1 through 5, or it could be, well, we just tried something different. Did it get better, stay the same, or get worse? Those are great ways to keep our students involved during rehearsals and get that instant feedback that is so important to guiding instruction. I also think technology can be a great resource in our classrooms. Now, it could start as simply as using a tuner or a metronome in rehearsals to go even further. For example, we use Google Classroom a lot as a way for all of our students to participate in their education, and we use it for more than just reminders and taking quick polls. How often do we as music educators give our students a role in choosing the music they're going to be working on? Typically we hand them the music for a concert and we say, well, I hope you like this because we're going to be working on this for the next 2 or 3 months. On every one of my concerts, I have something called a student's choice selection. And we use Google Classroom as a method to have a real discussion about some pieces we might look for. Every student has to look through a full score for each of the pieces we're considering, listen to recordings, and then answer questions about what they think their section might struggle with, what they think the band might struggle with, and ultimately, they are given the opportunity to choose which of the pieces they want to spend the next 3 months working on. I'm a big believer in student-directed learning. You've already heard about how we do that with students selecting their own pieces, but some other things we do that I'm so proud of are, we do a chamber music competition every year, where students have to choose the music they want to learn and then they play for each other. We also have students create their own music, whether it be our entire band composing a short chorale together, to our AP Music Theory students composing a piece for one of our top performing ensembles to play. This is one of my favorite moments as a teacher when I can watch the students playing works that their own peers have written, and I think it's one of their favorite moments too. In fact, some of the music you're listening to underneath these videos is from my students' compositions. There are so many ways that we make a positive impact as a music teacher. It goes beyond the community service, beyond the benefits of making great music, or the lessons we teach about dedication, hard work, and perseverance. It goes to the relationships that we build with our students. For some of our students, we're going to work with them from 5th to 12th grade. Music is a window into understanding the world, each other, and ourselves better. And I can tell you, after doing this for 9 years, that our students deserve these safe spaces. And my number one job is to make sure I can help create them for them so they can become the global citizens and the great people that we need for our future. It has been one of the greatest privileges of my life to be a music teacher, and I am honored to have made it this far in the process. I hope you've enjoyed learning about me and our program, and I wish you much luck in the rest of the process. Thank you.